Hey guys, it's your girl Deborah Kids by Faith. What's happening on this beautiful Friday? What's going on, peeps? Sorry for the little technical difficulties at the beginning.
What's
but
up,
you know,
Lucy?
a sister be trying to
Huh? No, we ended it.
a, a sister be trying to get it
No,
together.
we figured that
Hold on.
you had that little thing going on.
Did she find it?
Oh no, I don't know. We was going.
Oh, you like the way I did
So
the
we said
little
we
hookup?
said we'll
I
do it
put it
another
extra.
day. Cause it like you're a little frustrated, Now understand losing something. No, she said she found her wallet. I told you, I knew you gonna find that darn wallet. No, I ain't hear you. Oh man. So where was it? Yeah.
That's where I told her to look.
Debbie said that's what she told you to look. She said that's not where you told her to look.
Oh, in between the middle of the seat, between the two seats. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The armrest. Okay, guys. Yes, Auntie, doing your thing.
So
I'm trying.
We're gonna do it again very soon. We'll let you know. And then next time we want to have our t-shirts on, so we're ready for you to send us our t-shirts, please. I wear a large. What size you wear, Debbie? Matter of fact, give me a medium. I want a medium. What size you wear, Debbie?
I'll take a medium too.
She
got
two
it.
mediums. Girl, look, I want to. Give me a large and a medium.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm live now. I'm doing something else now. So I'll call you again when we're ready. All right. And no, thank you. All right. You need to check out the video from the beginning. It's nice. You did it very nice. All right, later. All right.
You done scream so loud, you done scream my people off of here.
They was leaving anyway. What's up, nephew? Hey, Buddha.
What's going on?
I see y'all came and gone. Y'all came and gone.
Sure enough. Let's see.
How you feeling?
We was talking about gun violence earlier, but I want to talk about what's in the news. I think that's in the news.
You didn't go hang out?
Little general conversation. And
man, I thought I made some money. I was looking in the wrong track. Pissed me off.
Let's see.
Like, I'm like, oh, I want me some money. Psych. I was in the wrong thing. That upset me very badly.
I'm gonna have to play my video at the end too. Yes. Yep.
Oh, you did? All right now. So you happy? You happy?
I don't know how I'm gonna have my conversation in here with her.
Things like that happen to me. Okay, Buddha.
You finished screaming?
He said, look at your father's one said, look at your text message.
Okay.
Can we play it here live or but we should keep it a secret?
Let me turn the sound down.
Turn the sound down, yeah. Let's see.
Alrighty then.
Oh. He said he heard him. Let me see what you heard. Can I borrow a couple dollars? Hey, Love to Travel. I had to go live today because I was coming on yours. So I just shared you out. Let me see.
Okay, did it keep on going?
Now, I want to see the winnings.
Uh-huh.
Let me see that.
Yeah,
Well,
right
congratulations, honey. Let me. Oh,
there. You know how they say, "Give me $10."
You see it right
Give me
there.
$10.
Look, David, look, right here.
That's why, yeah, I was looking at that.
Right there.
I was looking.
Ooh.
Congratulations, I'm happy for you.
Ring a ding a ding. Let it keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped it for we could see some more.
Uh-huh.
I said you stopped it. You ain't let us see the whole complete thing. You said, look, I ain't let you know all my dad.
All his business, right?
Ooh.
Okay, well, I want to talk about a little bit what's going on in the news these days. What's going on in the news?
That's all right. Oh, just look what we got.
Oh, that's nice.
That's all right.
That's nice.
The first 3 numbers, I play that. That's my number. Maybe I might make some change tonight.
I know that's right.
Maybe I might get some change. But love to try. I wanted to get on your live, but I had to go on. And you know what I noticed?
What?
When I prepare myself to go on live, it's always something happen. But see, when I just do it, I have no problems.
Because I guess you're trying too much.
I know that's right. Baby pockets so fat. I need security. I know that's right.
I don't know why my StreamYard be acting all
That's
weird.
good. Good luck to you. That's wonderful. Get some more, honey. Get some. Oh.
I don't know why my StreamYard be acting a little crazy, but I can't do the side by side type thing.
You StreamYard?
Yeah.
You want StreamYard?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to.
Because you got to press one of them buttons down there.
I do, but look, bam.
No, that.
Bam.
Yeah, you just leave it right there. You just leave it right there when people come on. That's how it is. Period.
When people come on where?
You said you're on StreamYard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm showing a picture, and I should be on the other side.
But it shouldn't be no problem. It shouldn't be no problems. Once you right there, now put yourself up there. Put yourself up there.
I don't know why it acts like this.
I think it's you. It's like everything is fine.
It's not fine. Let me see.
I don't think she knows what she's doing, y'all. Straight up.
No, sometimes it works and it's been acting
crazy.
What
was you
like
talking
this
about?
lately.
Love to travel with Wave.
But anyway, guys, I don't know. It's been a crazy night.
I know that's right. Ain't nothing like winning some money. Yeah, I came back, Joni. Thank you.
You see? Yeah, it's acting a little crazy. But anyway.
If y'all want your link drop, please type in DROP drop. And let folks grab you if they want to grab you up.
I'm gonna have to overtalk this one here because she is loud talking about stuff. Anyway, my first thing I want to talk about that's in the news. I want to talk about the rent. The rents.
She want to talk about rent.
Yeah. The
that
the
means
rent
when
release.
You type in drop, your link will drop, and people want to
the evictions.
They click right on it. See how I just dropped lines.
In the news, it was saying like more than 53K in Brooklyn alone. We talk about in Brooklyn households now face evictions.
Did they say Brooklyn?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they said New York. Period.
It say that's 53K in Brooklyn now face evictions.
Wow. 53,000 people facing eviction in Brooklyn.
Because, Brooklyn is the biggest borough. So on Saturday, January 15th, I'm going to read the article just a little bit. New York's eviction moratorium, it ended despite numerous politicians and nonprofits calling on Governor Kathy Calhoun, whatever her name is, to extend it for the third time. The end of the the moratorium puts an estimated 53,015 Brooklyn households at risk of being ejected from their homes. As a result, New York City Mayor Eric Adams said the city would be surging resources to its tenant hotline, provide free legal assistance to any eligible New Yorker, and started an outreach program for at-risk renters. Now they my thing with that is
click if they want to join your channel.
A lot
and
of
they will let you know they went on there or not.
A lot of landlords, they just want the tenants out. They just want tenants out. I think this is going to be a time where the oh Lord,
type in drop, Brian.
The shelters are going to be booming because, as we know,
Brian,
shelters, it's a moneymaker. It's a revolving door. It's going to be a moneymaker. It's going to be hard for a person to lose their home or their apartment or whatever, go into a shelter and then try to get another apartment because you're going to wind up in low income.
Let me say this here.
You're going to wind up in low income. Go ahead.
Let me say this here. There's a lot of opportunities out here for folks who wasn't paying their rent. That's something they call ERP, that they could help you with your rent. Only thing I do is apply online. They ask for certain documents. You send that in, boom, boom, boom. But I know sometimes some landlords, like through the pandemic, there probably some landlords, probably some tenants getting smart or something like that. So I'll say this is just me thinking, then, because I used to work for housing. So I'm sure some landlords, what they probably doing, they're probably giving holdovers. Holdovers mean, okay, in some cases, some holdovers, they don't want the money, they just want the tenant out. But sometimes the landlord can have a holdover with rent. You understand? And so they probably could be suing for the rent and still want the tenant out.
Also, too, because ERP has closed.
ERP is closed. You can't apply
they shut down.
Now you're going
that's
to
it.
Social service.
So right, and I was telling a lot of people, that was backed up in their rents and whatnot. I said apply for ERP. I said as long as you got that little number, you good. Because the people that still didn't get their ERP yet, y'all are fine. As long as y'all put it in and y'all got that little number, you're good. Because those are the only ones that they're not taking no new applications. Right. So if you're already in it, you're good. But if you just one of those that because Holland not the big P, because I heard a lot of people say, I ain't paying no more. Because they can't do nothing because they got so comfortable not paying their rent. And I keep telling them this is going to be over soon. The courts is going to open, and you can't live nowhere for free.
They are open now.
So now people are scambling. So we already had the social services. They locked down first and sent everybody to the state because they ran out of funds just that quick. Now, the city when they first was doing one-shot deals, they wasn't taking them. They did that over to the state, and that's when ERP picked it up. So now that ERP closed it, now they send it back to the Department of Social Services because they ran out of funds. So now they're trying to find monies to do what they have to do to keep folks that's in their place. Now, some people,
what do you do with your money?
Exactly. That's the first thing they're going to say. You got, 2 stimulus, and you ain't even try. Even with your landlord, when they see you trying to make an attempt to do something, they'll be like, you know what? They cool. They work with me. They really tried. Right. They try to give a little something. But you want those willy-nillys and don't care and this, that, and the other. He can't do this. He can't do that. Let me tell you something. Just like they want you can't live in somebody else's apartment for free, and you want heat and hot water. And by law, they have to give you that. So I kind of feel for the landlords now because that was good landlords. Because now they,
I gotta call you back.
It don't make no sense, So I sympathize with the kids because the kids shouldn't be at fault because of their parents buying them all the best of the best.
and ain't paying the rent.
and ain't paying no rent. Now they gotta take the best of the best, the Jordans and everything else, and hit a shelter. It's crazy. It's going to be crazy, and it's just the beginning of stuff.
$53K.
Just the beginning, and that's just in Brooklyn.
That's mad eviction. That's
and
crazy.
I figured they hit Brooklyn first because there's a lot of people that's outside of the I think it's more of probably like people that's probably getting some type of subsidies or something like that. I don't believe that it probably some working people too, but they probably, because everybody wants to come back to Brooklyn. A lot of people want to get back into Brooklyn, and it's hard for people to get into Brooklyn. They just doing what exactly. They just doing what they do. So
you got Section 8. You might as well hang your drawers up for Santa Claus because they do not want none of this.
Exactly. They want you out. They want you out. These landlords are hopping mad, and half of them have to move back in their own apartments because they wasn't getting nothing in, so they got to move from where they at into their own building. So it's going to be really, really messy. And once you go to court, they are going to ask you.
What do you mean, Joni?
Where those stimulus checks? What happened?
People, the homeless.
What happened?
Joni said they set this up to happen. They set up a whole lot of stuff.
Some stuff maybe, but also too, when they, like I say, when they was giving out those
with them checks, them checks with them kids, they have plenty of money now.
Yeah, if you was a single person, you got a stimulus check, I'm quite sure your landlord would be more lenient with you. Y'all have a good rapport, this, that, and the other. But you can't tell me a family of 5 and 6, and they was getting $1,000 a kid.
Please,
come on now, you ain't pay no rent. $1,000 a kid.
And I know you getting some food stamps. Come on now.
It's no excuse for a family. I'm saying for a family not to pay something.
You never know, Joni.
You know, so that is just crazy
Joni said
to me.
Government wants mortgage holders to fail so they can buy the property.
They may. I don't know. They may. I ain't a homeowner, so I can't speak for the homeowner.
Only thing I gotta say, the ones that didn't have the money, I can understand that, but the ones who had some money you didn't pay. Yeah,
there's a lot that had the money and just stopped.
Exactly.
You know, and working, but just ain't paying no rent.
Ain't no way in the world.
That is a mess. So the courts are going to be extra crazy. Probably get because you have to realize during this whole thing, you couldn't go to court, but the landlords could put in their papers.
Right.
So I know they got a big stack, and they can't wait.
It's coming through.
They can't wait. Through. So it made me think: is that why they want everybody to take the jab, because the court's going to be jammed up and everybody going to have to be up in there? I don't know.
She said they are setting it up like China.
You never know. We ain't China though.
Yeah,
we ain't Chinese. I don't think we having that. Yes. So now
they gotta do what they gotta do.
Yeah, now is the time to kind of like get that thing.
My thing is, if I'm not paying no rent,
I'm
gonna have a plan B. Like I know my money gotta come up from somewhere, because I know ain't no way in the world somebody's gonna just give me some money. You gotta have plans.
Exactly. Let's see. Proud McShower was saying, with the rise of items in stores everywhere will increase, as well as the system is grasping at straws to gear money into a failing economy out of desperation for a mess they have created. So true. So true. Suits are scrambling to resolve a problem they don't even know where to start on fixing, because the issues are so deep rooted. That's true. They cause a mess that it's going to be hard to fix. It didn't work in their plans. Most landlords are slumlords. Some of them. I'm not going to say all. Some of them are.
Some, not all.
Yeah. Decision by desperation has a huge price tag. Back.
I froze
Okay, here
for
we
2
go.
minutes.
Y'all just hang in there when I have a blackout or two. So yeah, it's just crazy. I just can see. But my thing is for like families. Okay, since the big P, families that nephew is saying pockets so fat I needed security walking up out of there. Oh, you're a mess. I know that's right. Like my thing is this.
Security.
For people that had to bump with other family members, right? When this thing is resolved and whatnot, like some people they couldn't pay rent, so they stand with with family members. When this is all said and done, what is the landlord going to say about so many people living in an apartment?
Well, some apartments you can't have them in there. Or so there'll be some landlord, especially like you in a private house.
But if they needed somebody to help them pay the rent for the landlord, they had to do it because it's a circumstance that we had no control over. We trying to make it do what it do. So that's what I want to know. If
you're on Section 8, nobody can't stay in your house over 180 days. They do. You got to report that, and you got to ask your landlord to get permission. Can they stay in there if you're on Section 8? If not, the landlord reported, you can lose your Section 8, and that's how that goes.
That's like crazy boots, but yet they make sure they get the money. If Jane is given
especially you live in a
money,
private house, you live in a private house and know that landlord is not having that.
That is crazy.
And then when you report that your rent gonna go up, especially they got an income. The rent is going up.
Well, I figured probably the rent would go up.
So like please, you don't want your rent to go up because you want other people to stay and live with you. No. Like,
I know.
You want them to stay with you, like get yourself together, like go. But the worst thing is it's like kind of bad. You got somebody live with you, they ain't got no job, they ain't got nothing.
Then they wouldn't first be in my house. We ain't having. We ain't not having that. No way, no how. Okay, my next thing is what's in the news. What's in the news is the home test. As y'all know, all over the place, that USP, United States Post Office, will be delivering 4 home kits per family. That's 4 home kits per family. But she said it's now over. I haven't taken a look.
No, I heard it's on the news.
That was, I believe that because they made such a mess to have you so tunnel vision one way that the lines was, because I always wondered why these lines so long.
Exactly. It was
like a block long, 2 blocks long around. It's just to be tested. I mean, around the corner, and people would be out there like 7 a.m. I'm like, what is going on? And I believe because they have the people so tunnel vision, when you get a sniffle, when you sneeze, when you cough, whatever, you get a body ache, everybody panics and they think it's that one thing. Everybody panics. So they're running to the test sites and overwhelming the test sites that it is just crazy. You can barely walk down you have to walk down. You can't even walk down a block. So I think this is why they're coming up with the home kits, because if you take your own thing at home, then you'll know right then and there what you should do. You can quarantine, and it keeps the lines short. So, like I say, whatever their plan was backfired, got out of control, and now they're trying to fix it. Another thing is, just a week ago, you talking about a surge and the highs. Now this week you talk about, it's only things is wonderful, things is going down. All this, no, that was on the news.
Yeah.
All this and all that,
But everything is fine.
I don't.
Sometimes you gotta be careful watching the news.
The game plan. It's a game plan. That's why you got to keep God first in all that you say and do. You got to take the veil off your eyes and pop them ears, keep them ear gates open, and be wise to things, because there's so much game playing that people are falling just into the trap. Bad enough, a lot of people had to fall into the trap because they had to take care of their families. So they had to, even though they didn't want to, but they had to. You know, what was wrong with the taking the home test, or just being tested? It was working fine. It was working fine, and it gave the person the option to, if I get tired of this here, putting that thing up my nose, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it, because I'm tired of going every week, every 2 weeks. That would have made their probably made their decision better, because it would have been their own decision instead of had more of a bullying type force thing, if you know what I mean. So they should bring that back and calm it down some. But anyway, you were supposed to fill out the form, go in your post office and fill out that form so you can get those 4 kits. I don't know about now. They had it was temporarily a cutoff date. That's probably why a couple of them didn't go through that I was trying. Maybe because it was cut off.
They had a cutoff date. It's cut off now.
Yeah, because if it don't go through, then that means it's over with. Because that was like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 type thing. But it's just a mess. People are funny. Let's see what anybody is saying here. Proud mix decision by desperation has a huge price tag that's very costly. Exactly. We all suffer in the aftermath that I explained to eyes earlier. Whatever decisions are made have a large impact, and the community doesn't benefit, but the politicians' pockets do, while struggle doubles. That's true. Because that's all who's gaining. To me, the pharmaceuticals. The pharmaceuticals. And the pharmaceuticals is a big booming business. The alcohol, the masks, the gloves, the kits. Come on, the cough syrup, the Tylenol, that whatever you get over the counter. Who's gaining? Pharmaceuticals and the medical. Where we are running to? The ER. Come on now. Got to think about stuff. Probably and incurred in wrath of angry citizens that develop the mob mentality and start to riot, and the system doesn't take accountability nor learns from their mistakes. History often repeats itself. Yes, it does. And that's where so much crime is coming from, because people are trying to make it do what it do.
For the next couple of minutes, and I'm getting out of here, y'all.
But it is not cool. It is not cool at all.
I feel like chilling today. I'll be back on tomorrow, though. A little more up. When it's up.
Another thing I wanted to talk about is our youth and our juveniles in jail. Do you think juveniles should go to prison? Should juvenile go to jail? Some state they put them kids in daggone jail.
That's a shame. What state they doing that?
I don't know. I gotta look it up. Juveniles, juveniles. I mean, going to jail. I think it's crazy. They don't have the mentality to deal with it, even though they think they can. I mean, they get into a little trouble, but I don't think so. I'm kind of like against that. Let their group, their age group, stay with their age group. Even to me, 18 is too young to go to like adult place. I think that's with grown men. I think that's too much. I think it's too much. So
they feel like they say if they do adult crime,
they can do the time. Okay, they can do the time, but it don't have to be in such a, that's just crazy. Happy to stop by, get my thoughts, and I'm going to sleep. Okay, you take care, Promise Child. Thanks for coming by. Yes. And I know, let's see,
I think
Malik
15-year-old here in Miami.
McDowell.
That's crazy.
Malik McDowell,
I don't
the
know
football player.
where they get all this madness. You know, like
This is
young kids be so angry. Why be so angry? So young, be angry. I guess sometimes from bullying. You know.
Yeah. Everybody seen him on the news. He was arrested because he was caught naked on walking down the street. Cleveland Browns, the defensive lineman Malik McDowell, and he's only 25, was completely naked while he was being arrested on Monday. You know, of course, everybody seen the video. And you know, he was fighting with the cops and whatnot. But he went into they talk about all the bad stuff, like he was walking around the school naked and stuff like that there.
Well, something like maybe he has some.
But
issues.
I think he's suffering from what a lot of football players suffer from, the CTE.
CTE.
I think he's sorry about that. He suffered from CTE. What do you say? Chronic traumatic encephalopathy. I can't pronounce that, but it deals with yeah. Put it. Let Google say it again.
Hey Rochelle, how you doing?
I put you was on Google to say it again.
Hey Google, what is CTE?
On the website mayoclinic.org, they say chronic traumatic encephalopathy is the term used to describe brain degeneration likely caused by repeated head traumas. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Thank you.
Yes, and it does deal with head traumas, malfunctions.
We have a cousin
in the brain. Wait a minute, I was getting to that. Malfunctions in the brain, and it happens from 17 like to 25-year-olds. So by being hit a lot, and it starts messing with them, that they do strange things. They do strange things, and they start acting out of themselves, and that's what's happening with him. I don't care what nobody say. That's what happened to him. We have a cousin that
going through it.
That's going through it too. That's my cousin.
Right.
And he played for the
Raiders.
Trey Mason. He played for the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, the Rams? I thought it was the Raiders.
No, the Los Angeles Rams. And at the time, he was in his 20s. He's 28 now. So he had been like 25, 26. And his dad, this is his dad. If y'all remember the group De La Soul.
You know De La Soul, that's his father.
The DJ.
The DJ. Right. Mason.
Mason. That's a cousin. Mm-hmm. So that's his dad now, cousin. And his son was going through that too.
He's going through it now.
Yeah, he's still going through it now. He's been going through it for quite a few years, and his family's crying out. Bring awareness to it,
right,
on how the NFL, you know, they make all this money for the team and for, you know, while they're in it, they make all this here money, but then when things start to hurt up and whatnot, it's like they just tossed out.
Right.
You know, everything just dropped. They benefits dropped to little or nothing. You know, their money.
They give that health.
The crappiest one, Cobra.
They give them Cobra. Come on now. Cobra is nothing.
It's junk.
Exactly.
It's junk. So
and it don't last long.
It don't. So
shame.
They have when you put your kid, I feel like to say, when you put your kid into sports, everybody loves football. Football is fine, this, that, and other. But think about not the short term of it. Think about the long term of it. Do you really want your child to go through this, that, and the other? And if they hurt their knees or something like that, then they're no more good really after that.
Yeah,
Once the knees go and you got head injury, you just kind of like out of it. Where in basketball, you could hurt your knees and stuff like that, but you set for life. So I don't understand with football why they didn't fight for that, or that something has to change in that, because that's like crazy.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do, but he's trying to get that change.
Exactly, it needs to. It definitely needs to, because there's no way my kid's going to be making all this money for y'all, and then when he need help, he can't get none. That's crazy. That is crazy. So that was in the news that I wanted to talk about. And beside me have my little blackout. I might have to fix this video to make it, get it somewhat together, because I blacked out on the beginning. But that was in the news. So we talked about the evictions coming up, juveniles going to prison, mental health issues in the NFL, and those free tests per family that the United States Post Office will be delivering to your home to keep you off that line that's about 15 blocks long. Anyway, sorry, Proud. Yeah. So this is your girl, Deborah Catch by Faith. It's been kind of a long night for me. I'm tired.
It's been a long night. I'm tired too, yo.
So,
Michelle, you still here?
On that note,
did you get my Twinkie?
Thank you for coming by.
Did I say that right? Twinkets?
I'd love to talk. Great, what you call them. Let me see.